Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions? Perhaps a minor issue sparks intense feelings. You might hear, "You're overreacting." It can be frustrating to hear this. Deep down, you know your feelings are real. The intensity feels significant and frightening. What you're experiencing is not an overreaction. It's a trauma response, a natural reaction to difficult experiences. Imagine this scenario. Something triggers you, a comment, a sound, a memory. Someone says your reaction is too much. How does this make you feel? Being told to calm down adds to the distress. It's essential to understand that your feelings are valid. Your reactions are not signs of weakness or instability. Let's clarify what a trauma response is. Trauma responses are reactions to reminders of past trauma. These triggers can be sensory experiences, situations, or even specific words. Trauma can stem from various events. These include major events like accidents or violence. It can also result from ongoing experiences like neglect or emotional abuse. When a trigger arises, your fight or flight response activates. Let's delve into what a trauma response truly entails. Imagine it as a ripple effect where a past traumatic event sends out waves that impact your present emotions and behaviors. When you encounter a trigger, your body and brain go into protection mode, reacting as if the danger is happening again. This can be a completely unconscious process, taking place before you're even aware of what's happening. It's crucial to remember that trauma responses are not a sign of weakness. Trauma exists on a spectrum, encompassing a wide range of experiences. It's not limited to singular catastrophic events like natural disasters or physical assaults. Trauma can also stem from more subtle yet equally impactful experiences that occur over time. These ongoing experiences can chip away at your sense of self-worth and safety. Your experience of trauma is valid, regardless of where it falls on this spectrum. Our nervous system doesn't always differentiate between a real-time threat and the memory of a past threat. When you encounter a trigger, your amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for processing fear and emotional responses, springs into action. It sends out a surge of adrenaline and other stress hormones, preparing your body to either fight the threat or flee from it. The problem is, in the context of trauma, this system can become oversensitive. This can lead to feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, and a sense of being out of control. One of the most common misconceptions surrounding trauma responses is the idea of overreacting. You might hear phrases like, "it's not a big deal," or "you're being too sensitive." These dismissive comments can be incredibly invalidating, but here's the truth. There's no such thing as overreacting when it comes to trauma. Your reactions are a direct reflection of your lived experiences. What might seem like a minor stressor to someone else could be deeply triggering for you. Your trauma responses are valid. Trauma responses can manifest in a myriad of ways, making them sometimes challenging to identify. Some people might experience heightened anxiety or panic attacks when triggered. Others might withdraw inwards, disconnecting from their emotions and surroundings. Still others might find themselves easily startled or irritable, their fight-or-flight response on high alert. This state of constant alertness can be incredibly draining. While trauma responses can present in various ways, there are some common signs to look out for. One common sign is emotional dysregulation, where you experience intense emotions that feel overwhelming or difficult to control. Another sign is avoidance behavior, where you go to great lengths to avoid anything that might trigger those painful memories or feelings. This could involve avoiding certain people, places, or activities that remind you of the trauma. You might also experience intrusive thoughts or flashbacks. It's like your mind is replaying the trauma on repeat. These intrusive thoughts can be incredibly distressing. To truly understand why you're not overreacting, we need to delve into the intricate workings of the brain. Think of your brain as a sophisticated computer, constantly taking in information from the outside world and generating responses. This system is your survival mechanism, a primal instinct that has evolved over millennia to keep humans safe from harm. When you encounter a threat, whether real or perceived, your brain activates this security system. In the context of trauma, however, this finely tuned system can become dysregulated. At the heart of this security system lies the amygdala, a small, almond-shaped structure deep within the brain. Think of the amygdala as the brain's smoke detector, constantly on the lookout for signs of danger. When your senses detect a potential threat, the information is relayed to the amygdala for assessment. If the amygdala perceives the stimulus as dangerous, it triggers the release of those stress hormones. When you encounter a trigger, the amygdala interprets it as a threat, sounding the alarm and activating the fight-or-flight response. While the amygdala is busy sounding the alarm, another crucial brain region is working behind the scenes to store and retrieve memories, the hippocampus. Picture the hippocampus as the brain's filing cabinet, meticulously organizing and storing memories for later retrieval. Trauma can disrupt the hippocampus's ability to process and store memories effectively. During a traumatic event, the surge of stress hormones can impair the hippocampus's functioning. These fragmented memories can be easily triggered, flooding your consciousness with intense emotions and bodily sensations. Given the complex interplay between the amygdala, the hippocampus, and other brain regions involved in processing fear and memory, it's no wonder that trauma can have such a profound impact on your emotional responses. Your reactions are not a sign of weakness or instability. Your brain and body are reacting in a way that makes perfect sense given your past experiences. Your feelings are valid, your experiences are real, and your healing journey is yours to define. It's time to shift the narrative from overreacting to understanding. When it comes to addressing trauma responses, seeking professional guidance is paramount. Therapy, particularly trauma-focused therapy, is one of the most effective ways to address those deep-rooted wounds. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, helps you identify and reframe negative thought patterns. Another powerful therapeutic approach is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, commonly known as EMDR. EMDR uses bilateral stimulation to help you process traumatic memories in a safe and controlled environment. Seeking therapy is a courageous step towards healing and reclaiming your life. While individual therapy provides a safe and confidential space to process your trauma, sometimes there's immense healing power in connecting with others who truly understand what you're going through. Trauma support groups offer a unique and invaluable form of support, fostering a sense of community and shared understanding. Imagine a room filled with individuals who have faced their own battles with trauma, each with their own unique story to tell, yet all connected by a shared understanding of the challenges and triumphs of healing. In this space, you're not alone. You can share your experiences without fear of judgment, knowing that others truly get it. Support groups provide a platform to learn from one another, to exchange coping strategies, and to find solace in knowing that you're not the only one navigating those choppy emotional waters. It's about finding strength in numbers, drawing inspiration from others' journeys, and realizing that healing is not a solitary pursuit. Remember, vulnerability breeds connection. By opening up and sharing your experiences in a safe and supportive environment, you not only help yourself heal, but also contribute to creating a community of healing for others. Healing from trauma is not just about addressing the psychological and emotional aspects. It's also about nurturing your physical well-being. Your mind and body are interconnected, and when one is out of balance, the other feels the impact. Just as a gardener tends to the soil to create a thriving ecosystem, you need to nourish your body to support your mental and emotional health. Mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing exercises and meditation, can be incredibly powerful tools for managing trauma responses. These practices help you cultivate a sense of present moment awareness, calming your nervous system and reducing the intensity of those fight-or-flight reactions. It's like hitting the pause button on the constant stream of thoughts and worries, allowing you to observe your emotions without judgment and find a sense of inner peace. Regular physical activity is another vital component of trauma recovery. Exercise releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that naturally boost your mood and reduce stress. Think of it as a way to release pent-up tension and energy, allowing your body to process and release the physical manifestations of trauma. Whether it's a brisk walk in nature, a dance class, or a gym session, find a form of movement that brings you joy and helps you reconnect with your physical self. Moving forward with trauma awareness is a journey, not a destination. It's about acknowledging the impact of past experiences on your present life and taking proactive steps to heal and grow. It's about recognizing that you're not broken, but rather wounded, and those wounds, while painful, can heal with time, care, and compassion. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a forest, the sunlight filtering through the leaves, illuminating the path ahead. The path may have twists and turns, ups and downs, but it's yours to navigate. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a step towards healing, a step towards reclaiming your life. Remember, healing is not linear. There will be days when you feel strong and resilient, and there will be days when the weight of the past feels heavy on your shoulders. There might be moments when you stumble or take a detour. That's okay. It's all part of the process. The key is to approach your healing journey with self-compassion, patience, and a willingness to seek support when you need it. Embrace the ups and downs, the twists and turns, knowing that each step, no matter how challenging, is leading you towards a brighter future. As you navigate the path of healing, self-compassion becomes your most trusted companion. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and acceptance that you would offer a dear friend going through a difficult time. Imagine placing your hand over your heart, feeling the warmth of your touch. This is the essence of self-compassion. Offering yourself comfort, care, and unconditional acceptance, especially during those moments when you might be struggling or feeling overwhelmed. Instead of berating yourself for your reactions, acknowledge that they are a natural consequence of what you've been through. Instead of judging yourself for your struggles, offer yourself words of encouragement and support. Remember, healing takes time, and it's okay to be gentle with yourself along the way. Cultivating self-compassion is not selfish. It's essential. It's about recognizing that you are worthy of love, care, and understanding, especially from yourself. It's about silencing that inner critic and replacing those negative self-talk patterns with words of affirmation and encouragement. Remember, you are not alone. You are worthy of healing, and you have the strength within you to navigate this journey with grace and resilience. As we conclude our exploration of trauma responses, remember this. You are not overreacting. Your experiences are valid, your feelings are real, and your healing journey is uniquely your own. You've taken a courageous step by seeking to understand these responses, and that understanding is the foundation for healing and growth. Be patient and compassionate with yourself throughout this process. Healing takes time. There will be good days and challenging days, moments of progress and moments of pause. Embrace the entirety of your journey, knowing that each step, no matter how small, is leading you towards a brighter, more empowered future. Remember, you are not alone. There is support available, from mental health professionals to supportive communities, ready to guide you on this path of healing. As you move forward, carry with you the knowledge that you are capable of healing, growing, and living a fulfilling life, free from the grip of past trauma. You are stronger than you realize.